Hey guys, Tim from Huck's Small Engine Repair and Sales here. Going to show you how to properly clean a nasty looking mower deck. This one's fairly dry, at least. It's not super gunked up, but a lot of people don't know, for instance, which way to dip the mower, how to get the blade off. So we're kind of going to jumble a couple videos into one, but I'm going to really focus on cleaning some nice tricks that we've learned along the way. My family's been mowing lawns for over 50 years. And repairing mowers for over 30. So we've learned a couple tricks. Might all not be right for you, but they're right for us. I'd like to share them with you. So here we go. All right, guys, welcome back. I've already chucked up my 5/8 socket in my cordless impact here. We're just gonna whip this blade off. Now I always like to take the bolt and the spacer or washer and put it back through the blade adapter, just in case the adapter likes to fall off, especially on power drive units. They'll have a pulley up here with a belt, and you don't want that to be slipping and sliding if you don't have to service the belt or anything that day. So I like to run that back in. Sometimes these adapters are seized on there, so it just kind of works out. All right. Got my putty knife here. There's really not a lot to it. There's no prep work, really. Some guys like to spray it with carb clean. I don't know that necessarily works the best, but this is it. Not glamorous at all, but this will help the actual performance of your mower. Lots of people talk about their mower bogging down. Well, they haven't ever cleaned their mower, you know, and if you've been mowing with it for a couple years. I mean, I think the average that the homeowner keeps a mower these days is 2, 3, maybe 4 years. You know, some people have them longer. That's a lot of cutting. That's a lot of grass without ever sharpening your blade or cleaning the underside, you know. Sometimes it's easier with a smaller knife, but I mean, look at that. That's a lot of stuff. And this ain't even that old a mower, you know. Oh, so what I was saying about the performance is your blade has to cut less grass. There's no reason your blade has to be going through the stuff that's already on your deck and the yard that you're cutting every week. I mean, that's a tall ask. Yeah, this isn't a very old mower at all. There's still paint on the underside here. So by my standards, it's a pretty clean looking mower deck. Like I said, some guys do use a carb clean or parts cleaner, and I'll spray some on here, but it just kind of loosens up the material and does let you get a little bit more of it out. This stuff is expensive to waste, and not necessarily wasting it, but loosening it up does help. But just giving yourself a good 5-10 minutes to spend on one of these decks, you really will notice a difference. Hitting the bolts of this front plastic undercarriage on here, if you're wondering. And while you're under here, check for cracks. This one not so much because it's got a plastic rear and a plastic front end, but the older stamp decks, check for cracks at all of the wheel points. Those are the stress points. You're gonna have stress fractures there, especially where the engine mounts up. Sometimes these have them too. We haven't seen them a lot, but you never know. And people always wonder, well, I never hit nothing. Well, it could just be hopping off a curb or anything like that. So that's really it, guys. Just got her nice and clean. We'll slam our blade back on there. It should be ready to go.